Hey guys, Pete Bidwell here. Well, today I have just received a huge massive box which I'm just about to open because I bought about 6 months ago a new mixer, PLAYdifferently Model 1, and it's a great piece of gear, but I was having a few problems with it. And Allen and Heath are an amazing company because they sent me a new one, and I only just sent them a few videos and a little bit of a description what was wrong with it, and yeah, I haven't got to send the next one back until we arrange for it to be collected, so that's excellent service because you know, I don't know who else you'd get that sort of service from. Maybe you can tell me which other companies are great like this, but Allen and Heath, amazing. Hats off guys, because you know, I've got Circle Ibiza on tour coming up. We've got our first event next week in Leeds, and this mixer is going to be used at that event, and the last mixer we had was, well, wasn't working properly. So anyway, let's get this open and see what's going on. Oh, also last time when they sent me it, the serial number was different to the certificate, and this time it doesn't look like I've got one. So I'm speaking to the lady today, I can mention that to her. Whoever uses those these days, or ever. Yeah, no, I haven't got it this time. Last time there was a certificate, which I have, a signed certificate from Richie Hawtin and Andy Rigby-Jones, but this time nothing. See what we got. Model 1, here we are, straight out the packet. The weather here in Ibiza is beautiful now. It's really getting hot, and we were able to get in the sea a bit more. It's been really cold until now, but I think in the next days I will be swimming. I really want to go snorkeling very soon, but oh, this is really yeah, so I was early this morning. I don't know if you caught my video before, but I passed by Space and I saw the progress of the old Space Club a little bit more, and I posted that just before this. So it's looking pretty different, and they've got, well, not very much longer to go until the new High Club opens at the end of May, so they better get a move on, because it still looks like a building site, but I'm sure they know what they're doing. In fact, a lot of Ibiza's like that now. All of it, you can see now it's spring. Lots of the places have started to open. There's a few more shops opening, and few more people on the island, seeing our first kind of tourists on the beaches and around and about, and it feels a bit of a hustle and bustle, and I actually quite like it. You know, It's been a long winter and we've had the island to ourselves, which has been great. And yeah, now it's time to share it again with one another and welcome people back. And springtime is really nice. It's an amazing time. There's a good energy, good vibe from people. People are really excited that the summer's coming. The weather is really warm. It's sunny every day. So yeah, it's good. And it'd be nice for me because next week, as I said, have the first date of our UK tour of Circle Ibiza on tour. And our first stop will be in Leeds. So we're going to be in a venue called Ibiza Studios. And we'll be going in very early in the morning to start that. There's a couple of big events happening that night in Leeds. And I have DJs from both of them playing with me. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm excited about that. It's going to be on Saturday morning, the 15th of April. So it's Easter Saturday. And going to be playing alongside Buckley, who lives in Ibiza. And in the mix since '76, and Johnny Berg, who are both based in the UK. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Another reason why I need a working mixer, or fully working mixer, because this is the brain behind all of my sets now, and we're using it in all of the circle parties. So I just hope that when I turn it in and plug it in and turn it on, even, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. We shall see. So yeah, okay, let me show you what's in here. If you're interested, you might be. The box actually is massive. For a DJ mixer, it's huge. Really massive, huge box. But it's great because it's really protected. So in here I just had power supply. A bag of loads of bits, loads of knobs, which is amazing. Fader tops as well. Brilliant. Hats off to Alan and Heath and Play Differently, Richie Hawtin, the team, because this is the best service I think I've ever had on any piece of equipment I've ever bought. You know, wow. I'm amazed, to be honest. I don't expect that good level of service, and I certainly did get it. Right, well, turning it on, first of all, looks pretty good. You'll see I had problems with lights, buttons. When I pulled my headphones out, I had music. It didn't work like a regular DJ mixer, I'll tell you that. It was quite strange. So right. Let's get some audio. Yeah, it seems to be. The other thing I had as well, it's going to happen again, I know it is. They've got this printed logo on the front, and I packed it for the first time I ever played anywhere, and it scratched off. So I can't see that lasting, to be honest. I've got it on my Rain MP2015, and that is firmly on there. That's like, it looks like it's kind of in the metal. And again on the Zone 92 I've got it as well, but it's not going anywhere. I had that, well, those mixers are over a decade old, so that's very old, that mixer. I've got one of the silver ones, they're really old, but this is like the other one, and I can post a picture underneath this just so you can see the damage. But I'm packing it in a specific way now because one time when I put the power supply in the bag, Magma sent me a bag for the Rain MP2015, so I'm using that now for this because it fits. So when I pack it now in the bag, I'm putting the power supplies at the back of the mixer because when I put the power supply in the front, the paint scratched off, the logo of the mixer scratched off. I mean, now you can see it's perfect because it's brand new, but you don't want that to happen with a piece of equipment that you spend an awful lot of money on. It just looks rubbish afterwards. So yeah, anyway, I can't complain because they've sent me another one. I see the same problem though with the lights, and I can't show you this, but when you look at the lights, they're not all the same colour. Some of them are bright white and some of them are dim. Maybe that doesn't matter, but I think when you're investing so much money in a piece of equipment like this, I think there are certain things you kind of want, and you know, I get it, this is a new product, it must be very difficult to bring something to market. It's an amazing piece of equipment. Maybe that doesn't affect it whatsoever, I don't know. But surely they use the same components. So if they use the same components, every single light should look the same, and they don't. You know, it's like a bright white. I don't know if I can get you to see this on the camera. You might not be able to see it. I'm going to hold it up to the camera and see if you can see what I'm talking about. Right. Yeah, okay, well I'm going to hold it up anyway and show you. I'm not sure if you can see. So, my 4th and 6th light on the bottom row, I can see it from here actually. They're a different colour. These are bright white. All these. This one's dim. This one's dim as well. Here as well, these are all bright white, apart from this one. I don't know if you can see this actually, I'll look back afterwards. That's not bright like the others. This one as well. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. As I say, I think when you manufacture stuff, I'm pretty sure they use the same components, but I'm not sure. Anyway, hopefully that doesn't affect the other problems that I had with the first one, because you know, although that was annoying and it's cosmetic, that wasn't the reason I sent it back. It's just so you know that. I'm not that petty, but it was an observation. So the paintwork scratching off and the lights was an observation. The thing that I was really unhappy about was the fact that it didn't actually work very well. There was a few issues with it. Like I say, when I plug and unplug my headphones, the music came out. So, you know, that was the major problem and the real reason I actually ended up sending it back. Not for any other reason, really. I could have lived with the other problems had it worked, but I still emailed them about it anyway. And because those Allen and Heath have such excellent customer service, well, they've replaced the mixer for me. So I can't say fairer than that. They are an excellent company, and so we got to remember how to do all this. My trusty Tractor Audio 10, which is bulletproof, but when I have more money I will invest in something else. Couple on the list. To work very hard, save lots of money first. Last time I set my equipment up, everybody wanted me to play, so I will do a little bit of a jam after. If you can wait that long. And I mentioned before I want to change my cables and get some really nice cables. Still haven't got round to that yet, but I will. Power supply for sound card. Tiny little room, but it's good. Right, we have power. USB. Yeah. Computer. There's the computer. Okay, launching tractor. Launching tractor first. I'll work this one then. Need some speakers. I've just got to work out a way of getting this set up to work because I've lent Buckley some equipment and I need to get sound, and he's got my speaker, so just thinking about how to do it. Maybe with this. If it's long enough. let's see. Let's see. I think this will work. It's only because I've got a sort of a studio setup over here, only small, but have my speakers set up over there with my desk and everything, and then I have a DJ side, which I normally just have like one speaker on a booth, but I don't have my speaker, so I have to put the mixer through this other mixer. I think this is going to work. Put it through the booth. Send the booth to the other mixer with the speakers plugged in, where I think we're away. I'm trying not to trip over anything. Not sure if there's anybody out there still watching this, but we're ready to go. Oh, good tip, whenever you DJ, record your sets. Saves you time. Record all my sets.